Hi, it's Lethea from Farmview Creators. Today we're going to work on the Couture Blessings mini sign set from the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. Again, these little mini signs fit in both the shutter frame and the beaded frame. And I am just taking them and categorizing all of the pieces based on what colors I'm thinking about painting them in that moment. Always time to change. I'm starting my first background with vintage moss. It's a really nice, deep, kind of olivey green. I love it. And then I am using Candlelight on that second one. Both of these are acrylic mineral paints from Couture. The third one is British Gray. And then for that little frame, I'm going to grab my ombre sponges and my little tool to hold them, and going to paint that with pitch black mineral acrylic from Couture. I'm going to do a second coat on everything. And that's all it took, 2 coats. And then set them aside to dry, and let's work on these little pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and paint anything that I already have a sponge ready for. So doing several pieces with that pitch black, the sheep's head, the crows, the windows, and the roof. And then moving on to Spanish sunrise for that star. And Candlelight on the sheep's body and nose. Gonna do that Spanish sunrise on their beaks. Getting that second coat. And then the vintage moss on the rind of the watermelon and the greenery on all of those. And for my red, I'm going to use Barn Red. This one is a chalk style paint. I think I like this color specifically better in the chalk style version. I just feel like I don't have to do as many layers to get it to look smooth and even. So it just took 2 layers. And for my blue, I love this blue. I haven't used it in a while, but I really am addicted to it. It is vintage Flair mineral acrylic. And then y'all know I love my Van Dyke brown semi-gel glaze, which can be used as a stain, which is how I use it most of the time. So I'm going to do the words and one of the backgrounds and one of the little accent pieces, all in that. And I just used a makeup sponge to kind of brush and dab that across, getting everything nice and dry. And then I am going to go in with my Debi's DIY Dark Wax, and I'm going heavy because this is a prim set. And I've been taught by my sister-in-law, Jamie, that prim is dark. So trying to darken everything up, distress it, make it look older. If you don't follow Jamie on Row 12 Creations, you need to. She's amazing. I'm going to give everything a coat of Dead Flat, which is a top coat that kind of takes out any shine. Only the acrylic mineral paints have shine. And I forgot to do my eyeballs, so I grabbed my Candlelight and got those eyeballs and then dried them really, really well before pulling the pieces off of the sticky board. And I'm just kind of grouping them based on what I remember that they go with. And so just gluing that little wreath background for the house first. Then I decided to put my glue on the, like, inside the holes for those windows and star, and that worked really well. And then moving on to the British Gray background, and you can still see those score lines, so it's very easy to line everything up. And then I had camera issues, and I apologize. I had forgotten that frame went around the house piece, so I went back and did that. Then assembling that sheep. How cute. I promise. There we go. I realized what was happening and had to totally exit everything and then fix it. So there's all those pieces, and I forgot the greenery, and then I broke it when I was trying to figure it out. But the good thing about these kits is they're very easy to just kind of glue back together. So there it is in my shutter frame. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.